Now let's create a flow for users to update their opt-out preferences. Keywords for the opt-out flow could be opt-out, stop, or something of that nature. And when a beneficiary sends one of those keywords to the bot, such as opt-out, then their opt-out preferences will be set. So let's begin by creating an initial message that the beneficiary will receive if they send one of those keywords that triggers this opt-out flow. So here's an example of something that you can send them. And as you can see, you'd like to give them two options to respond with. One, to confirm that they'd like to opt out, and two, to cancel. Now let's go ahead and create a wait for response node. And let's say has a number equal to, so if they respond with 1, we can categorize that as 1, and 2 can be categorized as 2. And if you'd like, you can save the results. And let's say continue when there is no response. So let's say if the beneficiary hasn't responded within 1 hour, we can deal with that event too. So in the case that there is no response within 1 hour, let's assume that they didn't want to opt out. So let's say, thank you for staying with us. And if they respond with anything other than 1 or 2, let's send them back to this initial message and direct them to either type 1 or 2. Now, if they type 2 to cancel this opt-out, let's send them here to the same message saying thank you for staying with us. And in the instance where they actually did want to opt out, first let's add them to a collection. So here we create a collection node by saying add the contact to a collection. And this way we can find all our contacts who want to opt out in one location. And we can label this opt-out contacts. And now let's send them a message. And let's say you have been opted out from the system. And in order to actually update their preferences, let's also update the contact. So you will need to use the opt-out value to update the settings variable. So let's set settings to opt out. And with that, you created your opt-out flow, accounting for many different responses from your beneficiary.